Why do we have to explain when we say no? Like, why can't no be a full answer or a full sentence in and of itself? I'd really like to know why that is. Hi guys, my name is Candy Ajijilek and I am a beauty content creator who also shares lifestyle content, educational content, and anything I find interesting enough to share. When I was younger, I didn't like giving people my number, especially guys. Like, I would get so annoyed when a guy would stop me on the road and say hi, all the reads and all the things they had to say, and then they would be like, can I have your number? I hated that so much. Like, I just hated that. I just used to always be like, can't they just be on their own and I'll be on my own? Do we have to have a conversation? I used to get so annoyed and revolted. I just always thought things should be really natural. Like, people should get to know themselves to a level before they will start asking for personal stuff like phone number. Now I know a lot of people will just be like, it's just a number. Is it? Is it? When a guy asks for my number and I say no, they'll ask me why. Like, and I'll be like, no reason. I just don't want to give you my number. And people will be like, it's not normal. There was a lady that once I was at a school bus stop. At this time, I was in the university. And when a guy came to ask my number, actually, he had no basis. We were not friends. He was an acquaintance. He was an acquaintance with one of my friends. And he just came and met me at the bus stop and said, can I have your number? And I was like, why? He couldn't explain why. I said, I'm sorry, I can't give you my number. He said, why not? I said, no reason. I just don't want to. And he left. And there was this lady that was standing beside me and she was like, wow, I really like that. I really like that you just stood your ground and he went away. I was like, yeah, it's supposed to be okay, right? It's supposed to be a normal thing to stand and say no and people should leave you alone, isn't it? It then got to a point that when I would say no and a guy backs off, the ladies won't. Ladies will be asking me, why didn't you give me your number? I mean, it's just a number. Sometimes they even give the numbers to repel guys. They give the number to get him to stop bothering them. They're like, you can just block him later. All that stress when I could have just said no and we can all move on. Like, it got me thinking so deeply. Why do people always have to explain when they say no or when they're not doing something that is considered norm? Like, for instance, when you're sitting with a group of friends or just anybody and you say you don't drink, you don't smoke, you're a virgin, you've not had sex because you're not married, and people will be looking at you like, you don't club, you don't do all these things, and they're looking at you like, but why? Why do I have to explain why I'm not doing what I don't consider to be good for me? And then those that are doing these things get away with it. Like, they go free and nobody really bothers them. Everybody just thinks it's normal. But you that are not doing it, the questions, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. I just always sit every single time a person says no. Somebody has to ask why. Why is that? That's what me I want to know. Now I just want to chip this in because it is really one of the points of this video. Recently, it has happened a lot, but every single time a woman gets killed, every single time a woman gets raped, every single time a woman is, unsafe, people always tell her that she should be more careful. Do you realize that saying no is being careful? So why do people push you to say yes when you don't really want to? It starts off with the little things. Give somebody your number, tell someone your address. Why don't you just meet him, see if you like him? If my spirit is telling me that I don't like this person, I don't like them, or I don't want to share my number, it is okay. How much space do you have on your phone that you are gathering numbers when you are not a telecommunication company? What is it? So I just, recently they'll just be like, a lady should be more careful. How much more careful can you be? Can we just normalize no being a full answer? Can we? Can we just let people say no and let the conversation die there? Or let's move on from the conversation. Like, can I have your number? No. Alright, see you later. That wasn't so hard. Was it? Was it? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching. I just hope that we could I hope that we would implement this in our daily lives. Let's try to respect people's wishes. Let's try to respect their opinions, and let's try to respect their ways of life. And let's try to respect their answers. Let's make no the full answer. Thank you. Bye.